It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mads Mattisrider, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1919, recorded January 19th, 2023. A very eerie show. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, we have 4 more gadgets from CES 2023. We also take a look back at a gadget from almost 9 years ago. What's up with it now? All next on the Giz Wiz!
It's the Sing Dumb Show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
And here he is, the Vice President of Gadgets, Dick DeBartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing good, sir. So you must be the President of Gadgets.
Yeah, I guess. No, I think I'm a middle manager, or maybe just a grunt worker. I'm a paper pusher of gadgets. Yeah, I think you're definitely higher up on the food chain than I am. How you doing?
I am doing good, and you?
Doing great. Doing very good. I cannot believe it. Does not feel like it's been 2 weeks since CES.
I know. And you didn't get sick.
I didn't get any con crud at all. And
that's great.
Nobody was wearing masks or anything. It was like 2019. 2020. It was like 2020 because there was a CES in 2020. Yeah. And I was convinced that I had already gotten COVID back when everything started like hitting, in April and March. I was convinced that I had already got it in January from CES, but...
oh, you mean in 2020?
In 2020, I was convinced.
Yeah. So you're immune now. You're immune.
I hope so.
For him, he's had it.
I hope so. So anyway, I can't believe I didn't get con crud.
That's great.
I was fine. Completely fine.
That's great.
Yeah.
I posted something on Facebook you might not have seen is you're going to CES. So there's a show right after CES in New York called the NRF show, the National Retail Federation show. Oh. And I checked it out for a few years, and it's mainly business to business. It's how people who sell stuff can do better, different inventories, different ways to merchandise things. And except I'm on their press release thing, and I got a press release that for 2023, they were going to have a new products exhibit. Oh. So I called up and I said, I'd love to go to that. I do the Giz Wiz show and I do World News Now. Well, starting now, you can only register online.
Oh, okay.
So I did that. And then 2 days later, I got this, and it just sort of breaks me up. Sorry, but complimentary registration is only available to journalists representing well-established news outlets that publish original content. So I always thought ABC News...
Yeah, you'd think that ABC News would kind of fall into that category.
Yeah, and that the stuff that we do live was original content, but evidently not good enough. I know.
That is very weird. Yeah, sometimes people just don't get it, I think.
I think it's somebody, I think they get very, very young people.
Yes.
Who don't even watch a network. They don't even watch networks.
Yes.
They just go, well, he's not streaming live on Twitch. What kind of a...
Unless you've kind of been there and seen it, I remember the first time that I went to CES with Twit. And I was kind of blown away at how much they, cater to the press. They made it just so easy, and they had press rooms and press lunches and all this stuff. And I was just like so kind of confused by it. And then it was like, well, obviously, everybody wants the cover. Everybody wants this coverage. Like, everybody wants to be talked about, to be seen, reach customers. That's like the whole point of it. So, of course. And I think that it's very easy for someone to have been in my shoes when I first went and be like, wait, why? We got to be kind of stingy here. Like, let's make sure that we only get the best. You know, like, I think that's pretty easy for people who don't understand. Like, like, even, I used to think about, like, okay, letting the small guy in or whatever. And if you have the infrastructure and the the hard part is putting together the brunt of it, having a way for press to register and putting a little press area together. That's the hard part. Fill that place up, stick 100 press, 300 press, like, let them in there because you've already set it up.
Yeah, CES does an incredible job with press.
They really do.
Because
they really do.
It's in the, there'll be like 10 to 12,000 press, and they feed them. Yeah. I mean, it's the logistics of the press is really, they run buses. They do bend over backwards for the press.
Yeah. It's kind of insane. Well, that's kind of annoying. I guess you're not going to go to that one.
Yes. Oh, and then the other thing is finally, I had to appeal. A friend of mine appealed to the Gary Shapiro, the president of the thing, to get me registered. And then the first day to go to the first press meeting online, I sign in and it goes, you are accepted into CES, but you are registered to be at CES. You are not affiliated with a company. Oh. So please tell your IT person to put you on their list. So evidently, when Gary told whoever he told, they thought I was an exhibitor.
Oh, gosh.
So I just went on and signed Dennis up, which took about 2 minutes. And I was able to attend all the meetings as Dennis. So it's bizarre.
That is silly. That is very silly. And it's also funny that Dennis was able, I guess, to get in.
Yeah, because his photo was not seen elsewhere. Remember? I sent my photo in.
Because that was the issue.
This photo is very much like a photo that's on the internet.
Yeah, it's my photo.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Last night, I was scrolling through TikTok, and it kind of reminded me of the photo on the internet. There was someone who was live, and they were recording an audiobook live. And, they had the entire system and setup and sound booth and everything. And so you tune in, and this guy is just reading this book. That's all he's doing. But it sounds like an audible audiobook because that's his job. And he's doing the voices and everything. And I really had the thought, I wonder if he's going to get hit by copyright because he sounds, and I was like, actually, he's making it. He's making the copyright now. He's making it in front of me. And it was kind of like that. It's like, oh, I've seen this on the internet. I guess the guy making the audiobook is,
wasn't he reading his own book? He was reading
I think he just had a thing with the publisher or whatever that he could.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
That he was allowed to do it live, and so people could watch in and listen. But yeah, it was crazy. It was really, really cool to watch. Also, I wish I could have watched longer because I always wondered how much of it is them just saying it all the way through. Like, they just don't need to take another take. Versus, I said that wrong. Let me go back and fix it.
How long would it take to read an entire book?
8 hours, 12 hours. I mean, a normal.
Oh my gosh!
A normal.
He's like you. He never stops.
I know. So, well, I'm sure that he goes for 3 hours or an hour and then takes a sip of water and takes a break and all that stuff. But yeah, like most of my audiobooks are at least 10 hours.
Have you done audiobooks?
No. Listen, when I listen to an audiobook, it says,
listen. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. When you buy it, it's almost like how many pages are in the audiobook. It tells you the length of it. So yeah, well, if you're really, really good, you could finish 2 audiobooks in a day, That's 5-hour work days. Knock them out in 2 days. You got 10-hour
and you can play them at any speed, right?
Yeah. Like once you have on Audible, like you can set it to 2x speed or, I think it maxes out at 2x speed, but yeah, you can change it.
Okay.
I love audiobooks. Every time we did an Audible ad, I could actually say I was a user.
I'm reading, yes.
I have over 300 titles. I mean, I have tons and tons. That's how I fall asleep or drive. Is I listen to audiobooks on drives.
Wait a minute, you drive and fall asleep to audiobooks?
The best way to fall asleep is get in the back of the car. Just fall asleep in the car.
In the back of the car.
Yeah,
okay.
Oh yeah. Just turn on that autopilot. Just let the car just go, and you just fall asleep in the back of the car, listening to an audiobook.
Mm-hmm. It's very funny.
Yeah. Let's jump into it. We got.
We have tons of stuff. Let's.
Insane gadgets, really great gadgets.
I'm anxious to. I know just of one of them. So let's jump in.
Okay, perfect. So this first gadget is a medical gadget, in a way, and it's from children's Tylenol, but it is not medicine. It kind of confused me, the branding, but it's a really cool gadget. So I recorded a video about it earlier.
Wow, okay.
Let's check it out. So we are here at PepCom in Las Vegas, and we are checking out a ear-related product. So tell me about what I'm looking at here.
This is Smart Check from Children's Tylenol. It is a digital otoscope. So it takes an otoscope from the doctor's office to look in your ear, magnifying glasses and lights, attaches to your phone using our companion app, and suddenly what you could see looking down an otoscope, you can magically, or not so magically due to science, record now on your iPhone.
From your home, so you don't need to go into a doctor's office. Could you actually try this on me now?
Would be my pleasure. You ready?
I'm ready, okay.
So we simply open our app and we follow the steps to make sure that we get it aligned. I've got a speculum on and ready. And it actually knows what phone I'm on. It says it has to be in the lower position because we're a universal attachment. Down we go. Got it. I align red to red. Let me get a good alignment here. Let me see. Tighten it up. We don't want it to wiggle. Checking it against a pail.
So
yep,
on
okay, we're good.
screen, it's
I
showing
see a circle.
where
it actually
needs
has
to go.
audible instructions like a GPS, but we can't hear them here at PepCom. It's too loud. Turn on the light. Powered by a simple disposable AAA battery. There's a good example video. I've done this before.
You know what you're doing, I hope, yeah.
Let's see, left or right? Right ear. Okay, got it. And I gotta remember to straighten your ear canal, so I will be touching you with both hands. And then I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. So as I press start, straighten the ear canal. And I'm going down the ear canal. Whoops, give me 1 second. I twisted it. All right, here we go. Down the ear canal, looking for the eardrum. There it is. Stop, don't go any further. Circle around. Oh, you've got a nice eardrum there. Hey.
Oh my God.
Complete. All right, and then it says, hey, we should do the other ear because that's what doctors say to do. Ready for the other ear?
Sure, let's hit me up with the other ear. Well, at least I have one good ear that's on the right side.
Now we're checking, are there any Barbie shoes? Think we're looking good. No Barbie shoes, no Legos. All right,
like
ready
kids.
for ear 2?
Kids with sick Lego. Threw me off.
And then,
So once you have this video, are you going to be self-diagnosing, or would this be sent along to your doctor?
Absolutely no self-diagnosing. This is a video for you to send to your healthcare professional. And this is about providing data from your little patient to your healthcare professional for them to make the medical decision. Children's Tylenol is a partner. We're not a replacement.
Sounds good. Okay.
Are you ready to see it?
Yeah, I'm ready to see this.
Finish. We even remind you to review. So here we go. Let's check out your left ear. We press play.
Let's see. I've never. Let's see. Get
Down
past
the
the. The earwax. Get past that.
There it is. There's a lovely cone of light. Your malleus. You have a nice looking eardrum there.
That's good. I've always worried that I didn't have one.
And in case we were worried, did we get a good compare to example? Pops up right there. We could watch the example video. I think we did okay though.
That's awesome.
And it's simple. Share with your healthcare provider. We can share the video, and you just simply download it. And then you can share it any way you can share an MP4. Or if your doc can't take an MP4 file, we actually have another algorithm, which is pretty cool. And it actually flattens the video we just took, and I'm going to save it on my phone here, into a JPEG file, which is a proof sheet. So here is your video flattened into 120 images, and check out this image quality.
Wow. So if they can't actually play the video, they at least have a ton of frames
that they can now look, and somewhere in here is the right shot. But you know who knows what that right shot is?
Your doctor.
Your doctor.
Amazing. So is this on the market now?
It is indeed. It's for sale here in the US. It's mostly on our online retailers. And so we did a beta launch in 2022, and we will actually be going nationwide in the second half of 2023.
Exciting. And what is the price point?
$79.99.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Been my pleasure.
It's been great hearing you.
Well, now you have your Christmas card.
Look at my nice eardrum, you know, and like was it a drummer boy and eardrams? It's perfect for Christmas.
There you go.
Yeah, I think this is like the actual coolest thing ever is being able to have a universal attachment that will attach onto many different types of phones, and it was kind of hard.
It didn't seem like Android though. She kept saying.
Yeah, and even the newest phone, the iPhone 13, 14, I forget which iPhone we're at, but the newest iPhone is too thick for this. And she said that they were working on it. I'm not sure how they're going to work on it. But the app can tell what phone you have, and then it'll tell you up or down, and then it'll show you on the screen where the guide that's on the physical gadget should go onto the screen so that it'll line up to the camera perfectly, and then you can tighten it down, which is kind of cool. And they did ask, so in the chat they're asking, did A, was it sanitized for me, and B, how do you sanitize it? It comes with disposable caps. So just like at the office where they pull one of those black caps out of a dispenser and stick it onto the otoscope to check your ears, it comes with 6 small ones for children and 6 large ones for adults. And getting those caps, she said, was easy to get them on Amazon. So you can buy those as well. So here it is online. Here's the their version of it. And I really think that the fact that it walks you through every step, I think, is the biggest sell here.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Because like even, I think it was Scooter X here, let me see. Scooter X is showing, you can get basically like a tiny little webcam type thing to put into your ear, but you're not getting the same
quality,
and also the fact that this can output the MP4, it can output a PDF or an image. I think it was an image that the doctor can zoom in on. I think that is a pretty big feature for this, and it's $80. It was $79. And I'm sure that you could find it less expensive in spots. I don't know. I feel like I would want to buy the real deal.
I would too.
To something like that.
But when do you use it? Like only when you have an earache? Or?
Yeah, I think earache. I personally would like to try and see if I can use it. Sometimes my ear gets like stopped up and I feel like I can't hear out of it that well. Like I don't know if it's wax on the drum or what, but it'd be great to do it at home and send that over to my primary care physician, or even just look myself. I know you're not supposed to self-diagnose, but I'm curious. What is in there? What's going on? And you really do kind of need someone else to do it for you. You don't want to stick this right in your ear. So there you go. It looks like there are a lot of competitors. I didn't realize there were so many different competitors. There's even a $40 option off on Amazon. So you can check that out.
Is anybody doing it for Android?
This one, here, let me see.
Oh, Android. It says right at the top.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Android and iPhone. That's cool. Yeah, there you go. An otoscope. I didn't even know what an otoscope was in the beginning. I was like, okay.
I didn't know.
I know. I was like, and if people don't understand what an otoscope is, what would that actually be? And yeah, it's just the thing. And also, I was kind of like, is this all this is a cone on your camera? Is that it? Is that all it's doing? And it does have lenses in there to kind of focus the camera, and then also the light. It will, if you just stick the cone in your ear, it's going to be too dark to see anything. So the light to make sure that you can actually see inside of the ear is also part of the gadget. So that's why you need that. So there you go.
Okay. I found a very cheap version that comes already with pictures of someone else's ear. So it's
like one of those picture frames that you buy that has a photo in it already.
Exactly.
That's perfect.
You pick you just say, I want a senior ear, and it says, how about this one? I go, okay, send that to my doctor. It's great.
That's perfect. Perfect.
Oh, this next is one of my favorite things.
Okay, this one. I'm just gonna play the video. Let's just check out the video. Here we go. We're here at CES Unveiled with a product that may stop your snoring. What are we looking at here?
Okay, this is a motion pillow, and it's a smart device which will help our users correct their head position in their sleep, alleviating snoring problems.
So the device that I'm seeing is actually inflating and moving so that when it detects snoring, it will actually physically move your head. Are users saying that this is maybe disruptive in the middle of the night, or do they just get used to it?
Not at all, because in real life, that's just demo. So in real life, it moves really, really slow and in a gentle way, so it won't disturb your sleep at all. And there's no electromagnetic waves. So it's just air pump inside. It goes just air, so it doesn't make sound.
Fantastic. And do you have any stats on how much this actually stops snoring?
We don't have exact numbers yet, but we are on sale in Korea right now and getting really good feedbacks.
So when are you going to go? Are you coming to the market in America anytime soon?
Yeah, currently only available in Korea, but we're coming back to the States later this year.
Fantastic. And what would be the price point?
I would say it's like $600 to $700 US.
Okay, I can't wait to try it. Thanks so much.
Of course, thank you.
Okay, there you go. Someone just said, is it drool resistant? So the pump is a separate piece that is off to the side, and then it's air tubes that go to the pillow. So the pillow is really just the pillow and a few air bladders inside. So no worry about getting it wet or anything like that. So here's their website. They have gone really hard on the marketing of this noise metal marketing. Noise metal live. The most popular genre in metal music is noise metal. And then it's like that's snoring, I guess. So someone screaming is like him snoring. I'm not quite sure what the marketing is doing here, but there you go. You have that marketing. So like he said, what was the, I forgot what the price point was, but it was high.
$600 to $700.
Right. And it's not quite available yet. And you get the idea of what it's doing, is that it's trying to move your head, just like if you had a fussy spouse and kind of poke you a few times as you start to snore, so you stop snoring. And then that's what this does automatically. So you don't have to worry about that at all.
Now, I found one that is already in the marketplace, only because when I heard $600 or $700, I thought, is that possible? And then I went, while looking for that, this came up, Nitronic, and they say theirs is normally $600, and it's $500 here, and like the other one, there's a separate box, and that box listens for you to start snoring, and then the pillow knows where your head is when you start snoring, and then over time, hopefully it learns a position where you won't be snoring. And then actually the Nitronics has 6 airbags to move your head around. And it will slowly readjust your head to stop you from snoring. This one does not mention rock music or at all.
There's no head banging or death metal mentioned in the marketing materials. It looks like it'll also record sleep time, quality.
Oh, it does all that.
Time.
Yes, it
That's
does.
That's really neat. This seems like the same product, but better and cheaper.
Yes, it does, and more worked out. I mean, that demo pillow, they could have done better than that.
Yeah. I kind of mentioned to you before the show that I felt like this is a company that really was into marketing a product and not necessarily into making a product, and they found this product and they made the marketing for it, and they're bringing it to America is kind of what it felt like. And of course, we covered this product because it was at CES, and we didn't really see the one that we've been talking about, this one, because it wasn't at CES. So
exactly. So that's why. And I never would have known about this unless I started hunting for anti-snore moving pillows.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. I wonder if it has a way to tell that where you are on the pillow based off of the, if there's sensors in those little bags, if it can tell.
I believe there are. I believe that it keeps track of exactly where your head is.
Yeah.
So it says, oh, this is not a good position for this person.
Yeah. I think it's really cool. I do think it is way more money than I would have ever expected.
My gosh. Oh, absolutely.
$100 is like max. Like maybe $150, $200, but $500 for the less expensive option of the Nitronic. That seems like a lot. A lot. So I don't know. I mean, the thing is if you're plagued by snoring and you've tried everything, $500 to get a great night's sleep forever, it might be worth it.
No, if you have a spouse who snores, you would probably say I'll give you $5,000.
$1,000. Just make the snoring stop.
Yes. So I think in that scenario, it's a bargain.
Yeah, and they've figured out the opportunity cost with that one.
Exactly.
Okay, so that is the snoring pillow. Next, let's go from sleepy time to playtime. And I recorded a video about this, so let's jump in. We're here at CES Unveiled 2023, and I'm here with Pippa. Talk to me a lot about Playfinity. What is going on here? I see you have a baseball.
I've got a baseball. So we are gamifying sports to make kids active. This is our gaming baseball. So with this, you can play 7 different games that are based on drills that kids learn during baseball practice. You get the ball, you get 7 games in the app. You can challenge players all around the world, but you can also make your own games. So a lot of people like to come up with their own games where you get extra points for extra height or speed. So you can just play around with that. You challenge people all over the world to play with this.
I love this because as kids have gotten into gaming, it's mostly video games, not necessarily outdoor games. So this is a way to merge the two.
Yes, we are the active gaming company. So we still want them to be gaming. We still want them to be fun. We still want a leaderboard. We still want tons of points. We just want them to be a little more active doing it. So
I like that. It's like stats. It's almost like Pixar didn't happen. Like stats or didn't happen. And you can challenge your friends. And whoever has the most points wins. That sounds really fun. So the baseball, you were showing me earlier that there's an actual sensor in the baseball, and that this could possibly in the future, no promises yet, be added to other types of sports activities.
Oh, we are going to be having a lot of nice products come out for the next few years. You're going to walk into a store one day and you're going to see all Playfinity products and games. We are the active gaming company, and that's going to happen. So your favorite sports that you're playing now, they're going to be gamified by us.
Fantastic. So this is the actual device, and I do see on it, you're not supposed to hit this with a bat. So you're going to be tossing this, you're going to be throwing this, and the 7 games are going to be more around that type of thing. So you mentioned 7 games. Can you give me an idea about what those 7 games are?
Yes, so actually we've got a few here. So we've got fast throw, we've got pop fly, longer and longer, bullseye, higher and higher, and just launched for CES, which you don't see yet there, but they are out, is speed test, and then ground ball will be launching in 2 days. And that's basically a lot of requests from players right now, and that's the great thing with having gamified sports is that we are constantly updating. We're constantly updating the firmware, the software, and it's evolving all the time. We want this to last for as long as any other baseball will last.
It's just like an app where you get over-the-air updates.
Updates. It's like yes, it's coming. Yeah, it's happening all the time. So.
And what do you think what is your favorite game?
I personally like higher and higher. You just have to throw it a little bit higher each time, higher and higher and higher, and it's really fun because you tend to go a bit crazy. And in here, it's really nice and high, actually, so we could have a lot of fun.
It's almost like outdoors. I don't know if I could quite reach the ceiling. So is this available in the market now or later?
It's available now. It's available on our website, playfinity.com, and also amazon.com. And that's
fantastic. Thank you so much. Okay. See you around CES. And there you go. Playfinity baseball. And it looks like Playfinity is really going to try to move into a lot more, a lot of different.
She didn't say a price, did she?
Oh, I may not have asked her for a price here. Let's see.
Okay.
Gaming baseball. Let's buy it. Maybe it's purchasable. How do I buy it? Shop now. Here we are.
There we go. Okay. I was going to say under 100. Yeah, but I was thinking $69.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I didn't think it was $100 for baseball. Yeah. No, that definitely puts a damper on the product just a little bit. Yeah, I think that needs to be lower price because I don't really see a parent spending $100 for stats like that. I don't really see that. Maybe a school, maybe a
maybe
like a commercial situation. So I did feel the cover that the sensor is in, and so it's like Dan asks, what if a dog gets a hold of it? It's solid, but it definitely, it's not meant for a baseball bat. It's not meant to smack as hard as you absolutely can. I do feel like it needs, I can't tell if it needs something more. It needs maybe it needs to not be a baseball. Maybe it needs to be like a glowy light ball thing that you can just throw back and forth. I see what they're trying to do.
They sort of make it look like you need to hit it with a bat.
Right. Or you need to catch it with a glove or whatever.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
And I think that it may be better if it didn't look like a baseball. If it had LEDs in it and it looked really fun and crazy. And I think it needs to be less expensive. I feel like it's almost there. This product is so close to being a cool, fun product, but not quite there yet. And because I can really see wanting stats, is wanting to play with a leaderboard and wanting to try to beat your own score. But I just feel like it's just not there yet. It's not quite there yet. So that's pretty cool. Playfinity. Okay, this is we're on our last gadget. This is a way for you to take a phone call, but in a very, very stylish way. So let's take a look. We're here at PepCom in Las Vegas, and today we're taking a look at a new way to take some phone calls. So tell me about what we're looking at here.
Hi. Let me present you the new wireless earphone embedded in earrings. They look luxury.
Stylish, very.
Stylish, yes. But they are smart. That is, you can connect them to your phone. via Bluetooth and to make any phone calls or listen to music. You have in the full pearl. It's a freshwater pearl.
And this is a real pearl.
It's a real pearl. And this is a plated gold, and we have a plated silver. And on the back, we have a chargeable and exchangeable battery after some years. And the full technology is in the pearl. We have microphone and speakers. And in fact, we are using our out-of-ear hearing technology, which is a directional sound technology, send the sound from the earlobe directly into the ear.
That's incredible. And I can see that even the pearl has, a cutout of it so that the technology, the microphone or the speaker can aim into the correct area of your ear.
That means the innovation as well on top of the out-of-ear hearing technology is we have developed a full process to curve the pearl, and in order to be able to put the full technology in the pearl.
That's incredible. So how long is battery life?
The battery life is between 3.5 hours and 4 hours playing music, and you can charge in the charger 3 times, and the charging the charger is 12 hours.
Fantastic. And what is the price point?
As we launch in Europe and in the UK for the moment, we will launch in the US. The price in Europe is for the plated gold is 695 euros, and for plated silver 595 euros.
And then when coming to the American market?
That means the North American market and Japan will come in by June 2023. We passed all the FCC certification tests, but we are waiting for the official documentation.
That is fantastic. And where can people find out more, like a website?
We have a website, novaaudio.com. And in Europe, we have some selected retail store in London, Selfridges, Paris, Le Printemps, and Milan, La Rinascente, or Berlin.
That's fantastic. I guess I need to start wearing some more earrings. Yeah. Let's see how they look. What do y'all think? I need to know. Pretty good. They're actually incredibly comfortable. I'm not someone who typically snaps on some earrings, but...
Let's reconnect them.
Oh, wait. You're going to play some music? Yes. Oh, my gosh. Okay. How would I look in the subway? They are connected. Yeah. I heard that. That is fantastic. And we're going to listen to some music. I can hear it. This is really nice also. It's very open instead of, in your ear headphones.
The idea is to be able to continue socially interacting. And in a big city, when you are a woman, you can face security issue. That is, you go out late, you take the metro, you take a cab, whatever. You
want to be able to hear.
Exactly. And nevertheless, you want to listen to your music or take a phone call.
I'm going to call my mom right now. Thank you so much. Actually, I'm on the call with her right now. You didn't even know. See y'all later. Okay. I definitely did hear an audible ooh when they came to the price.
Yes. Oh, my God.
Yeah. They're definitely focused more on the jewelry aspect.
Yes.
Is silver and gold and pearls and that sort of thing.
It almost seems impractical because you're not going to have your phone with you every minute depending on these.
Right. Yeah, I could. Basically, I could see...
It's bone connection, right? I forget what that's
Oh, no, it's
called.
not. The bone conductive... It's basically a little speaker that's pointed at your ear.
I see. Okay.
It's like the... like some glasses have that, where they have just a speaker kind of...
it just aims it toward your
right,
ear.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the pearl actually even has a cutout. It has like a little cut through it where the speaker fires directly into your ear.
$600.
Yeah, it is very pricey. Basically, it's for if you want to be that type of person that always has Bluetooth in your ear, but you don't want to look like that person, and you're fine wearing earrings, and you can actually wear earrings. I was worried that them being clip-on, they would really kind of squeeze.
Yes.
And I didn't get that feeling. Now I could get that feeling after an hour or two, but you know, the first impression was that the tightness was actually nice. I really liked how tight they were.
On the other hand, at $600, you probably someday going to wish that they actually went through your ear when you start losing them.
Right. Yeah, you know, that is kind of interesting that they didn't go with a post design where it actually goes through. Maybe it was too heavy or something. Maybe it was just too much. But yeah. I think it's interesting just because it is
something different. Yeah.
It's A, something different, and B, it's legitimately gold, silver, and pearl. Now, I did see the criticism in chat that freshwater pearls are apparently less expensive than, I don't know. I will admit I am not up on my pearl information. It says there is a stud version. Oh, it says there's a stud version. Where does it say?
Okay.
Technology. Looking at it. Shop. Gold. Oh, look at that.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Oh, so it is a plate. Oh, I see. Clip-on stud. Oh. So it still uses the back the same. But yeah, that'll keep it there. That's awesome. Well, that solves that problem right there. I think that's really the biggest draw, is if you're someone who wants a product like this, and it's using plastic, crummy materials, well, why even bother? It's definitely not for everybody. Not at that price point. You know, not everyone's going to be buying $700 Bluetooth earbuds. But for a very small subset of people, this is everything they want. This is high quality. The technology is there, and they exist now. Because I don't think anything like this existed before.
No, I don't know anything like it. You know, between this and the Tylenol thing, we could call the show Ear.
Yeah, seriously. I guess this is all ear-related product. I should have looked and see if I could have made it a...
no, that's okay.
Theme. So those are our 4 gadgets. That last one, once again, was Nova. And you can, nova-audio.com is where you can find them. So now we take a look back at a previous gadget that we covered in the past. And
yes, it's 9 years ago. And then I'm going to ask you, on that same show, you covered a gadget that I also want to know what happened to it. So let's look at the video first of me, and then
look at that.
My God, January. Oh my God, Chad, I can't believe it.
2014.
Yes, just hair. 9 years ago.
That is crazy. So it was about 20 minutes, 20 seconds.
Yeah, about 23, I think.
Yeah. So here is the gadget from 23. Did you say? Got to skip the ad here. Okay, let's check this out.
A couple of...
I don't know if our studio is as good as their studio. They may have a better studio, so I might have to re-record in their fancy space.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But it's another opportunity for a couple of bucks.
It is.
Okay. So, item number 3. As someone looking for make your own...
He may have.
All right, so item number 3. So, Chad, what would you say if I said you could use your own DNA to unlock a website? Use DNA as your security password. What would you say to that, Chad?
Where would this DNA come from?
Well, you can't do it, so don't even think about it.
Okay,
good. Okay. But according to iLock, they have come up with a secure way to protect passwords second only to DNA, and it's called Myris, and here's more about it. Dick, you're on.
I'm growing sleepy. Oh, this is amazing. I can hardly keep my eyes open. All right, that has nothing to do with sleep, okay? This is really nifty. This is called eye lock. And when I went by the booth, someone said, you know, this reads your eye. And I said, there are a lot of those out there. And then the young lady said, this reads both eyes. And Tony here is going to tell us the percentages of being able to break into a code that has one eye is like 1 in
1.5 million.
1 in 1, right? And now
a false accept rate, the wrong person being authenticated.
Okay, and if it reads both eyes?
Right, great question. iLock authenticates 2 eyes simultaneously. It's 1 in 2.25 trillion.
Wow. That's worse than the lottery. It's winning the lottery
Right,
number.
300 times the population of the planet.
Wow. Okay, so tell us a little bit more about iLock. It just goes into USB?
Yeah, so this is called Myris.
Okay.
By iLock.
What do you have iLock up there and it's called Myris?
So iLock is the name of the company.
Okay.
Product name is Myris.
Myris, okay.
Myris is a USB.
Oh, Myris is like my iris?
Come on, you're
Okay,
good.
okay,
You are
okay,
good.
okay.
So that's exactly right. And it
Okay.
is very personal. And the reason why it's my iris, because your iris is different than anybody else in the world. Identical twins have different irises. It is the second most verifiable biometric. Only DNA is more accurate, okay?
Oh, okay, okay.
So it's a big drop off after iris. You have fingerprint, you have palm vein and voice and face, etc. But iris, again, is really the most commercially available, feasible biometric solution.
Okay.
We're not going to use a cheek swab to log into our computer.
Okay,
right?
so...
Okay, so we're going to capture real-time video,
Okay.
roughly 20 frames per second. We're going to immediately convert that into a 2,000-bit stream. We're finding all of those 240 points in each eye to create your 2,000-bit stream. We're going to encrypt it. Then we're going to scramble that encryption, and now that's your template. That is stored on your Myris product.
Pepper on it.
Okay. Now I've already enrolled,
It's great.
and I have access privileges to this computer. So I'm literally just going to look at the camera. It authenticated me. It's going to turn green, and it has just unlocked my computer,
Okay.
only using my iris.
Okay, put it back into mode and watch me be the 1 in 2 billion people. Is it set to go?
It's all set.
Okay, look into my eyes, look into my eyes. My name is Anthony. My name is Anthony. I got a blue, that doesn't help, right?
That means you're alive, and the camera has recognized that. Congratulations.
It's a step up, I'm alive. Okay, okay. It retails for?
Under $300, we ship first half of the year.
First half of the year.
Correct.
And your website?
iLock.com. Sign up for the wait list. We'll keep you posted on when we're going to be shipping and taking pre-orders.
Perfect. Tony,
Thanks
thank
for
you so
coming by.
much.
I really appreciate it.
Okay, thanks.
Hey, and there you go. An amazing way to protect a password. What do you think?
I think it's better than making out with my computer and giving it my DNA. That's really amazing. What a joke.
Oh my God.
What a joke.
Did you, let's go to iLock.com and I doubt, there's zero chance this ever made it, right?
It still exists.
Oh my God.
It still exists. It's the exact same product.
It is. Are they selling it?
It doesn't look like I can buy it here. It looks like this is like a business to business website where I'd have to reach out to them to get it.
Oh, okay.
But they definitely still exist.
Yeah. You know, Chad, go to the bottom. I saw a copyright date. Did it say copyright? Oh, 2023.
Yeah. So I'm also wondering, so when I just search for iLock, right? So iLock, this comes up, this thing that I saw a couple times.
Oh.
And I think that they have, anyway, I think that Myris, Harrington.
Oh, there's Myris, yeah.
Like, I'm wondering if they must specialize in just a lot of these biometric face things. Jericho. Like what are these names? Is this
this Scooter X has something.
Okay, one is Scooter X and then
Let's
it's over
see
here.
what he
Which one?
enters marketplace
with Nano Face. Okay.
Oh, it looks like they're still trying to sell it, right?
Can't tell. There's a lot of words here. and I'm not that good of a reader. Here, let's see. iLock contract by Gavin Eyes Biometric to deliver iris authentication to banking and as a services solution for.
Oh, okay. And it's October 2022, so they're still
doing
trying.
stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it really does seem like if they got the technology down, this is you can sell this. Some business somewhere wants biometric detection.
If what he said, what was it? The chances are like 1 in billions.
Yeah. I mean, I get my eyes scanned every time I go to the airport. Almost every time. I'm a part of Clear, and Clear does the iris.
Oh, yes. Oh, it does. Okay.
Detection. Yeah. So like this is out there in the world, but oh look! Oh my gosh! This is a find. Giz, with a lot of numbers, you know who you are. Here is one on eBay. Myris, iLock USB-powered iris identity authenticator. $30.
My goodness. Oh my gosh.
It's cheaper than a baseball.
Yeah, what did he say? 300? What did he say?
Yeah, he said around 300.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy.
That is amazing.
Huh. Crazy.
All right. Yeah.
I wonder how much. Now, he was using Vista, it looked like. So I wonder how much. I wonder how updated and how integrated into an operating system it would be. There's another one, by the way. I see a few. New Vox.
Oh, there's one on Amazon.
Yeah, here, $32.
Oh my gosh.
What? Well, he really lowered the price there.
$33
on Amazon. I can get it delivered Saturday. Wait.
Oh wait, that's different.
Wait a second. It's different. It's a different thing. Who knows what you're going to get there?
Yeah.
That's the fingerprint reader, and that's the eye reader. Anyway. That's crazy. I wonder if they're just that less expensive now, or if
boy, it could be.
If these are just a few exciting little extras that you can find.
The other thing was, do you remember? Tether cell.
Yes, tether cell. Tether cell.
Yeah. Yes, it was an AA battery. I found it at CES the year before this, and then you actually had it in studio.
Yes.
But I don't know if it lasted. It was a way to take any device that was powered by AA batteries and be able to control it with your phone, mainly like turn it on and off. For example, my use for it was for my mirrored ball, which is on the ceiling, or not on the ceiling, but hanging very high up, that I could turn it on and off through the app because my mirrored ball runs on 3 AA batteries, and only one of them needs to be replaced. So if you just Google Tether, TETHER cell, I think is the name of the company.
Let's look this up. Tether cell. This looks like them. Tether cell. Smart battery adapter. Indiegogo.
That's it. Oh, it's still on Indiegogo.
Still on Indiegogo. No. Allows you to connect. So I could discover similar. It looks like it ended ended in 2013. But there it is. This was the original. Here they are. I remember that the app, here I can show some footage from that show.
Yes,
I remember,
you said the app was terrible.
Yeah, it needed some work back then to really get up to like high quality. Man, that was fun back then. There was all sorts of crazy stuff happening behind the studio. I was just mesmerized by that amount of things happening in the window of the back here. The app was not great. In fact, here I have I think that's there it is.
Oh,
on my what is that, Nexus 7 phone. Yeah, it was not that great. And it looks like they never really got out of Indiegogo phase.
Yes.
And
someone made off with $85,000.
Yeah. Or maybe they spent it all trying to make them.
That's true. That's
really,
true.
I could bet that someone sunk a ton of money into this and tried to make it a big thing, and it just never really worked out.
Wow, a 2-pack was $55 on Kickstarter.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, and only 4 people claimed them.
Really? Wait, where does it say that?
It go down a little more, 2-pack, and then it says 4 claimed.
How do I make this go away here? Continue reading. There we go. 4 claimed, 3 claimed, 1. Wait,
1 out of 50 claimed. Wow.
How do they make it this much money?
Yes, you're right.
How do they grow this? That's confusing. Interesting.
Yeah.
I remember it was
in
one of the things I liked about it was the AAA in a AA case. I thought that was kind of fun. That you could stick a AAA inside of a AA, and that was enough space to put the electronics to make it work.
Great.
It was kind of cool.
It was great.
Oh, cool. So iLock, still a thing. The Myris, still a thing. Maybe it's business to business. Maybe not so consumer. But it does still look like they are operating and updating and still a business, which is much more than we can say about other gadgets on this show that are 9 years old. Very, very cool. I forget, do we have a letter? I don't think we don't have
no, we don't do a letter.
No letter?
We're going to just mention the what the heck is it?
Yeah. And also thank you to our patrons, patreon.com/Giz Wiz. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your support. You guys support us every episode. If you like the Giz Wiz, please consider giving back over at gizwiz.tv and then click on the Patreon tab, and then you can go to the Patreon page from there, or there's also a PayPal link if you want to give via PayPal. Head on over to gizwiz.biz if you want to know about all the gadgets that we talk about on this show. Dickie D writes up articles about everything that we talk about. So head on over there to learn about all the gadgets. While you're there, play What the Heck Is It? The game show where you're trying to guess, what the heck is that? And this is the gadget, the whole gadget. I assume that this bit is needed. This, whatever that thing down there is.
It's in the box. So
it's in the box. There you go.
Yeah,
that's everything.
When you buy it,
that's part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so if you think you know what this is, you can get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. But this is pretty obvious what this is to me. Some people get upset that when they sit on the toilet, it's too cold. So you stick this in there, and it's just a heating coil to heat that water, and it'll steam you as you go. So if you think you know what this is, get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. 6 Mad Magazines for correct answers, 12 Mad Magazines for funny, clever, hilarious, or interesting answers. So get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. We are live just about every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern at gizwiz.tv. You can head on over there, and there is a updated schedule at the top of the website. If we are not live at that time, you can join the chat room down below the player. The player will just update when we're live around 4:30 or Pacific, 7:30 Eastern time. And please join the chat room, chat along with us. If you don't catch it live, you can watch it after the fact on YouTube, on our website, or in Apple Podcasts. We also have an RSS feed so that you can get it in whatever podcatcher you want. That about wraps it up for our show. We'll be back with more CES stuff next week.
I'll be here.